What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another solo leveling Arise video. Alright folks, we have ourselves obviously Essel coming out. Essel, however you want to call her, coming out very soon. She's right there actually standing in front of me, and we know that she's going to be a fire breaker with attack base. Really cute demon with a lot of hype behind her. But we also have Meilin out right at the moment, the meta unit currently for all support. Right now we do know Essel is probably going to be a somewhat of a support unit and buffer for Kanai. So if you plan to go for Kanai, that's a no-brainer. And a lot of free-to-play players are most likely saving for Essel right now, or Essel, whatever you want to call her again. And I'm pretty sure it's Essel. So I do want to still go over why Meilin is still a very good option for those who are going to be somewhat spenders, right? You guys can see I have 2,306 tickets. I have a full-out Meilin right now. I use her all the time for everything on my pay-to-win account. She is amazing. And I want to do a quick breakdown of what makes her amazing, and then kind of just showcase her a little bit for you guys in POD, for example, and show you guys why she's the universal unit that everybody should be using or wants. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about Meilin and what makes her special and what brings her to the forefront of almost all support units. The only one that comes close realistically at the end of the day is Isla, but Meilin still, I think, takes the cake for the most part, in my opinion, at least for a lot of the stuff. So first off, her weapon. Let's talk about it. When the user uses side whip, it increases the damage of the team members of the highest attack by 1% per 2,000 of Meilin Fisher's HP for 12 seconds. This is important, right? And the way to tell this is she only affects the people in the team. Okay, so the 3-man team that you have. Everyone else does not matter, right? It's the team member. So that's the key word there, and it's the person with the highest attack. So when you're doing this, the way you want to look at this is who's my team. So let's say these 3 are my team. I have to look at who has the highest attack. So it's the attack stat. So in this case, believe it or not, it's Meilin. So you will have to drop Meilin's attack for this to be better for someone like Thomas, if you want Thomas is the one to have it. So you're gonna have to look at the attack right here, be like, okay, where's the attack coming from, and kind of reduce that. So there's attack right there, there's attack +2 right there, attack right there, etc. So what you're gonna have to do to kind of minimize this a little bit. All right, sorry about that, guys. Now you guys can see 12,781 versus 12,699. All right, so now we know for sure that in this team, the 3-man team that I'm talking about, Thomas is in fact going to get the best buff here from that move. Now, what else does Meilin do to provide this specific squad or any squad making her the best support, right? What does she do? So all of her skills here provide some HP recovery, water damage, some do airborne. She does remove shield. She increases core attack here. You guys can see here as well too, recovery of HP. Her QTE, her support is amazing for SJW because she increases his attack by 60%. Also, the amount of damage he takes gets reduced, plus he gains HP, plus she removes the shield. So a crazy support. Her QTE does water damage, and then her ultimate does pumped up, which increases users' attack by 8%, defense by 8%, critical hit rate by 8%, core attack by 8%, and then decrease the user's damage taken by 8%. Now this gets amplified, of course, once you get her passives up. So you guys can see right away here at A0, she increases the attack and increases defense by just doing by now. That's not her special, by the way. That's this skill right here, the up move. Okay, when she gets that buff, she provides it to the team. Everybody gets that bonus, right? So you guys can see right away, SJW, Thomas, Gunhee all benefit from that. So that's a huge one, right? Not only that, but she also puts water damage taken up by the opponent as a debuff, but we're focusing on light right now, so that's going to be irrelevant. So at A1, she becomes even better. The damage up increase, the damage of up increases by 64%. When the user uses up, she grants the cap burglar effect to the team member with the highest attack. Again, that's in this case Thomas. And then also does the so cute effect. Also does Meilin Fisher takes 64% of the damage taken directly. She grants super armor, plus the user with the highest attack here with so cute here, right, gets the increase the core attack by 32%. So very important to remember that. That is a huge one for anybody who has core attack, and that's Alicia, Gunhee, or Thomas, right? Her A2 here increases all team members' attack and defense, again providing SJW plus these 2 guys an 8% buff for both those stats. Super important. Whenever she does rear slash, whenever someone has a water unit, they get an extra 8% on both of those stats, so 16% total. A3 is whenever the rear slash hits all team members, power gauges are charged by 8%. When the rear slash hits elites or high monsters, another 8% is charged, so 16% total there. An 8% increase in HP, and then her pumped up effect at A5, this is where it gets crazy. Everything gets doubled, right? So attack gets doubled to 16, defense gets 16, user critical hit gets to 16, core attack gets to 16, and damage taken reduction by 60%. So this is a crazy, crazy unit when it comes down to support. Now, a couple of good setups for her. One hit kill with Sylph is really, really good, so she can cast her ultimate as much as possible, giving everybody that buff more often. You can do full blessing as this one is set up, or you can do a destroyer set with Sylph, or you can do Angel in White or Holy set, depending who you want to buff. She has a lot of options. She's extremely, extremely versatile. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and set up a one-hit kill setup for her, guys, and run this with a POD for you and kind of show you why she benefits everybody so much and why everybody should consider pulling for Meilin, especially if you're a pay-to-win player. This is the unit you want for support with Isla, period. Those are the two best units in the game. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, folks, we're back here. So here is the one-hit kill set. Plus, we got to remove this and put Sylph on. So we're going to do one-hit kill and Sylph, and this is kind of what you want to set up to make her a little bit more versatile. And so especially if you're going to support your team quite a bit, Sylph is going to be the next best option. Again, you can go one-hit kill, you can go with Angel in White, you can go with Holy set. It all depends on what you really are looking for your unit to have. In this case, we do want to pump out as much like elemental damage as possible, and because of that reasoning, we're going to probably be using a lot of one-hit kill with the Sylph set. So the Sylph set is definitely going to be the one you want to stick with for this one. Right now, if you want to look for light, for example, we can take Mins, you put Mins in, or if you have another light one here that has HP, ideally HP is what you really want to aim for at the end of the day. So I mean, this one doesn't have it, but you know what, we really just care about setting this up and showing you guys why she functions so well as a unit for all of your attackers, right? So let's go ahead and put on, I think this one here is okay. She's got pretty low attack now that we've removed most of the attack sets, and let's see if we can give her one more HP. Do we have an HP one? There we go. Perfect. Okay, so if we look at her attack now, just again to make sure she's exactly where she needs to be. All right, guys, so let's do a quick run here. I'm going to do a hunter only run because I realized if I did a POD, she'd be actually buffing SJW because he has the highest attack. In this case, I just want to show you guys how she affects hunters and how they benefit from her, right? So in this case, we're going to go ahead and do one of these tiers. We'll do a tier 20. We'll do 10 keys here. And we're going to go ahead and sub in that exact team that I showed you. And I'm going to kind of break down how the buffs work and everything and what makes her so damn good as a unit that you definitely want on any team as a support as well too, right? So let's go ahead and put this team together. I'm going to put Gunhee here, her here, and him. Yeah, okay, this is actually, let's do it like this. Okay, so what we're going to end up seeing is a lot of the buffs go on both of these guys, but mostly Thomas reaping the benefits, especially after she does her ult. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Then I'm going to slow down the video a little bit, show you guys all the buffs, where they belong and what they do, and that way you guys get a full picture of what she offers you guys as a unit, and also to the hunters. Remember, she also affects SJW. So if I were to put SJW on this team, SJW would be the one to get all those buffs, not anybody else, right? Because again, she provides it to the person with the highest attack. You guys already see 2 stacks right there. We got up already 2 times, and we have another stack coming up very soon. Again, I'm just going to build these up. I want to get her ult up there. Let's get this going here. A little bit of damage. Okay, we'll get Thomas up. And you guys can see that the buffs actually do last quite a bit long, right? Like, it's not like it's a quick thing and it's gone. And remember, this also removes shield. So here, watch this. So I'm going to do this skill, right? This is the ult. And you guys can see there now, if I bring Thomas and look at the amount of buffs he has. You guys can see in the bottom there, he's got the cap buff and all the other buffs. So let's go through some of these buffs in slow-mo. Alright, so I didn't bother finishing the fight because I just wanted to show you guys what some of these buffs are. You guys can see them all, and that's what makes her so damn good. Now, if you put her in a place like Guild Boss on that team, everyone's going to benefit, right? Especially if you're running an SJW with support and he has lower attack than the rest of your squad. The first man team, Thomas will again take advantage of all that, and I want to make sure that you guys see these buffs, and what makes her so damn good is the fact that she provides not only just that one unit, but everybody a crap load of useful buffs that everybody wants: defense, attack, etc. Remember, SJW also scales off of some skills with defense too, so it's benefiting everybody. All right, folks, if you plan to summon for her, let me know. If you're paid to win player, she is a must-have on your team, as long as you have her and Isla and Min you're pretty much set for support. You really don't need anybody else. But free-to-play players, I know a lot of you guys are saving for Essel, so let me know what you plan to do. Are you going to go for Meilin or are you going to be saving? All right, folks, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.